Dear friends, welcome. Have you ever noticed that in our daily lives, illness is not just a physical experience, it is often accompanied with fear, anxiety, uncertainty, and endless worrying about the future. A simple medical symptom can send us into a spiral of questions in our mind. What if this health issue gets worse? What if the treatment does not work? And we keep on thinking one question after another. What will happen to my family? Will I ever recover? These fears affect many people still today. Yet there was a spiritual master, Ramana Maharshi, who faced severe illness with extraordinary calmness. Let's explore today on Ramana Maharshi teaching how one can be at calm during illness. And stay till the end for an interesting incident from Raman Maharshi's life and discover what his example can teach us about facing illness with courage, wisdom, and inner peace. Whether you are dealing with health challenges yourself, caring for a loved one, or simply preparing for life's inevitable difficulties, this video offers practical and timeless insights. When people became sick long years ago, they worried about the illness itself. Today, we often suffer from many things. First, the illness, second, fear of illness, and third, information overload about the illness. Most people, when they receive a diagnosis, and immediately begin imagining worst case scenarios. The body may be experiencing discomfort today, but the mind starts living in tomorrow. A simple medical report can trigger dozens of fears. We may lose sleep, we may become anxious, and we may stop enjoying the present moment. This additional suffering comes not from the illness itself, but from the stories the mind creates. Raman Maharshi addressed exactly this problem not through philosophy but through the example of his own life. Ramana Maharshi was one of India's most respected spiritual teachers. He lived at the foot of Arunachala Hill in Tiruvannamalai. People from all over the world came to sit in his meditation hall. Many came seeking answers to life's deepest questions. Others came seeking peace. What made Ramana Maharshi unique was his simplicity. He rarely gave long lectures. Often he taught through silence. His presence itself brought calmness to visitors. But perhaps his greatest teaching came during the final years of his life, a teaching delivered not through words but through the way he faced illness. In 1949, doctors discovered a tumor on Ramana Maharshi's arm. Medical examinations confirmed it was cancer. The news shocked devotees. How could a great sage suffer from such a disease? Many believe that a spiritually enlightened person should be able to avoid illness. Others expected Ramana Maharshi to perform a miracle and heal himself. Doctors recommended surgery and Ramana Maharshi agreed for that. The operation was performed. For a time, devotees hoped the problem had been solved, but the cancer returned, additional treatments followed, and the disease continued progressing. As Raman Maharshi's condition worsened, the anxiety among devotees increased. Visitors entered the meditation hall with tears in their eyes. Some begged him to cure himself, and some others prayed for a miracle. Yet, those who came to comfort Raman Maharshi discovered something unexpected. Raman Maharshi himself remained calm. The people who came to console him found themselves being comforted by him. He displayed less anxiety than everyone around him. This deeply impressed those who witnessed it. His serenity became a living lesson. One day, devotees expressed concern about his illness. Ramana Maharshi gently reminded them that they were giving excessive importance to the body. This does not mean he rejected medical treatment. He accepted surgery, he accepted care, but he did not psychologically become trapped by the illness. There was pain, but there was no panic. There was treatment happening, but there was no fear. This distinction became one of his most profound teachings. Many people misunderstand spirituality. They think spiritual wisdom means denying pain. Raman Maharshi never claimed the body could suffer. The body experiences illness. This is part of life. What he questioned was the additional suffering created by the mind. Raman Maharshi taught that to take medical treatment seriously, but do not spend all day imagining future disasters. Handle today's reality, not tomorrow's fantasy. If worry arises, pause and ask, is this happening right now? Or is my mind creating a future scenario? Often we discover that much of our suffering comes from imagination. This simple insight can dramatically reduce anxiety. The body may still need treatment, but the mind becomes calmer, and a calm mind often supports better healing and better decision making.
If this teaching resonated with you, like the video, share it with someone who might need it, and subscribe for more insights from Ramana Maharshi teachings as narrated by me, Krisha. Thank you for watching.